Hello, my angels. Happy Monday to you. Monday afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a lovely weekend. I have a feeling there's a bit of turmoil in the collective at the moment. We're going to see what that's about. We are running up to... Oh, God, we're rapidly approaching Mercury Retrograde, which is a reminder for you here and now. Please, for the love of God and all that's holy, never sign a new contract in Mercury Retrograde unless it's something you've been working on for a while. Do not sign a new contract. It will go tits up without a fucking shadow of a doubt. Talking of tits up, your travel plans will go awry. Your communication will be all over the fucking place. Technology, also all over the place. Like, Mercury rules communication, technology, electricity, all of that jazz. Everything goes a little bit haywire at this time. Mercury Retrograde starts officially the 9th of November. It is there for 3 weeks, and then we have 2 weeks post-shadow phase that will take us to first week of December. You have been warned. Do not do these things on Mercury Retrograde, all right? Don't text your ex. If someone comes back to you in Mercury Retrograde and it's something with it where they're meant to stay in your life, that isn't so bad. But if it's just an ex coming back, popping up to say, hey, how you doing? Just tell them to fuck off, or just don't reply, all right? Give them the same courtesy that they gave to you at the time. Now, my throat is burning. I feel like I'm swallowing razor blades. So as I said, there is turmoil in the collective. Let's see what it's about. What is this turmoil? Honestly, I feel like I've swallowed a fucking razor. It's not even funny. Right, High Priestess. Okay. Oh, please let the bouncy energy come back, even though I feel like this is going to be a difficult message to deliver. Please let the bouncy energy. These two have come together. We've got the Queen of Cups and we've got the Emperor. Ooh, okay, interesting. I think you've got to be in your loving space, feminines, if you're seeing this. And if any masculines are seeing this and it applies to you, you've got to also be in your loving space, okay? This is a time to work on the inner masculine and inner feminine. I always see the Queen of Cups as the ultimate divine feminine. That is not because I'm biased, because I'm a water sign. And I have a lot of water in my chart. I just do. And obviously the Emperor is always seen as a divine masculine. While we are not doing labels over here per se, what the hell's going on with this reading, Spirit? Why am I not getting more cards? Help me understand. What is this turmoil about? Oh, for the love of God and all that's holy. Hang on. I'm to take those two. Right, okay. So Spirit's saying take those two. Okay, give me one more, please. Can we have one that flies out? No, I don't want three. Sorry, I don't want three. I don't want three. I don't want three. Thank you, Spirit. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't want three. I would like one more, please. Sometimes, I mean, you know, you get the message you need to hear. That one is the one. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Okay. Perfecto! Right. So, we have the 8 of Cups. We have the Empress. Holy shit. Emperor and Empress. Fuck-a-doodle-doo. Alright, guys. And then we've got the 3 of Wands. Okay. Fuck me. Right, let's see what this is all about. I just wanted to sing, what's it all about, Alfie? Can't sing because my throat's fucked, so I apologise. Normally I can hold a tune quite well. I want to use those. I want to use another. I want to use these fuckers. We're going with these bad boys, so that's what we're doing. Right away, we ride away. Whoop, whoop. Although these aren't quite right away, but you know what I mean. Right, High Priestess, let's go. Oh, shit, did you see how quickly that came out then? Page of Wands and the King of Swords. Oh, this is a similar energy to what I did on TikTok earlier. If you want to watch it, there's a 3-parter, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and 10, I think. Go and watch it. Let me know what you think. Clarify the Emperor, please. Oh, dear Lord, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, that's not a good sign. All right, clarify the Queen of Cups. Somebody's in turmoil here, definitely. They're very regretful over you. They're very regretful over you. They're very regretful over you. We got the 7 of Swords clarifying the 8 of Cups. There is deceit in this connection. Whoever this is for, there is deceit in this connection. What is the 8 of Cups representing? I know what 8 of Cups means, but in this context, like, what do we need? Oh, they do want a new beginning with you then. Fuck's sake. Yeah, they do. 3 of Pentacles. All right, clarify the Empress, please. they've got the Six of Cups. Oh, fuck my life. Six of Wands in reverse, and it flew out over those cards, clarifying the Eight of Cups. So they feel like they can't win at the moment with this connection, and that is why they're in turmoil. They are dealing with a horse load of manure. Weird how I just worded that. Horses may be significant for you. Take that as it resonates. They are dealing with a load of horse shit. Although I will say this, next year is the year of the horse. So that may be prevalent as well. The Empress is clarified by the Devil. They're also dealing with a very difficult mother figure. Or mother to children. Yeah, who's causing them untold conflict. And that might be why there's been a pause in your connection as well. Clarify the Three of Wands, please. This might be a bit of a deep reading, yeah. Emperor. They're coming back. We've got two Emperors here. Yeah, Strength and the Page of Pentacles. Anything else with this turmoil though? Like, what's it all about? The Fool, but it has a block, so they can't do anything they want to do right now. And there is some healing that is required here as well. Okay. 6 minutes, 18 seconds. Beautiful. All right. Crap-a-doodle-doo. There's a lot going on here. Okay, so there's turmoil. They're going through a load of shit. They want to. What do they want to do towards you? Like, why are they feeling in so much turmoil? I understand they're dealing with a lot of horse shit at the minute, but why are they wanting to? Why are they wanting to? What are they wanting? Hang on. Sorry, I'm really feeling a speech impediment. It's very much in situ right now. What does the collective need to know in regards to anything else with regards to this turmoil that they are feeling? Strength as a block. Somebody hasn't got the strength to continue. In a plethora of ways, they're exhausted, tired, hungry, not sleeping great, maybe neglecting their health. We have the Eight of Wands. All right, let me see what that's all about. I will clarify. We have a Queen of Wands here, so there could be another person's energy that's causing drama. Yeah, the Devil's come out. Say no fucking more. When the Devil and the Queen of Wands are together, that's usually a toxic karmic feminine. Just saying. But we'll see. Especially with the, yeah, somebody's trying to get some balance in their life here. And, you know, they really want to come in towards you with some kind of clear, decisive action because you are very healing to them, but they are currently stuck in this, oh, fuck me, how the fuck do I make this right? I don't know what to say to this person. I have fucked up royally. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? They want to tell you the truth about something here. They love you. And you've got to stay in your heart space if you want to receive from this person. I mean, you know, they still want the committed relationship. If you don't feel the same about this person as you did with the Death card coming out, there's a cycle of death and rebirth here coming out. Also, we are in Scorpio season. If you are feeling a little bit discombobulated with this whole situation you've been dealing with, then, you know, that might be why there's been this divine pause. I never read cards like this, but we've got the Moon here. There's definitely some secrets that you're not aware of. Is that the Queen of Swords? Oh, of course it is. The Queen of Swords is here as well. So because of secrets that a Queen of Swords is keeping or has held from your person possibly, or they're choosing to be in a more logic-based energy rather than emotional, so they're hiding their emotions from you, they're dismissing you, they're being very disregarding of your feelings maybe. This is causing an unknown tower moment in your journey with this person. However, they do still have a desire to come towards you in a romantic setting. And now I just said romantic setting. I'm looking at the flowers, so they may come in with some flowers. Take it as it fucking resonates, okay? This is someone who is under a lot of manipulation tactics at the minute. They've been very poorly recently as well. But with the Ten of Cups, is that the Star? And the Star. So there's two stars in this card deck. Two Ten of Cups, two Three of Cups, two Nine of Wands. Interesting. So we've had two stars. Very interesting. Very interesting. You are very healing to them. And they know that with you, there is a healing relationship in the offing. And they know the truth. But they may be feeling, because they've got some healing to do around another person's energy, they may be feeling a bit cut off, not cut off emotionally, but just I don't want to even say the word detached. I think they're just trying to look at things pure logic based, and they're being a bit dismissive of your feelings in the process, but you really are their happy place. Look, Ace of Cups. You really, really are their happy place, okay? Do bear that in mind. Different way of channeling today, but here we are. The cards have all formulated that way from Spirit, not me, okay? So there we have it. Yeah, there's the other star card. I was like, am I imagining things? There literally are 2 stars. Let me find the other one. Hang on, 2 tickety-boos. 2 tickety-boos. Where is the star card, please? I want to find it now. Where have you gone? Wait there. My fucking throat, guys, honestly. It's not even funny. Star. 2 stars. You see how this person in each card is looking up, and they're looking at a big star, yeah? You are their guiding light. I would actually go as far as to say you are their North Star. Okay? I don't really feel like I need to clarify that any further, really. Okay. So we've established that there is someone dealing with a very difficult situation. They are discombobulated in a number of ways. You can only send them love and compassion. 11:11 in the time. Thank you, Spirit, for showing me that. When I looked at the phone, 11:11 in the time, the number of change, number of awakening, number of nudges from the universe. If you see 11:11, it usually means you're on the right path, but it is a jolt to do something that you're thinking about as well. So this group of people who you guys watching are interested in or connected to are very out of, like, they're not in a great place. They're very, I don't want to say they're in a wounded masculine energy, but they're not in the best place. And they've stepped into a bit of a, excuse me, a lower vibration energy because they're just tired and exhausted and of being shafted at the shit pipe by this other energy. So when it comes to you, while they know they want to make amends with you, and while they know they need to speak to you, and they really are missing you and all that jazz, there's this energy of, oh fuck, how can I make this right? Like, they need to go within and do some inner work. Right, we're going to use the vampire deck. I said deck this time. I'm sure the other day I said dick, so apologies for that. There is no sexual energy here. Not right now. It might come. Oh dear Lord, I just need to stop. It may arrive. It may arrive, but we'll see. So, vampire deck, what do we need to know, please? 7 of Grails and the 3 of Scepters. So, this is like options to come towards and plan. Like, there may be other things, though. I'm really looking at that snake. There's a lot going on in this year for this person. Like, they've had a difficult time of it, to be honest. Like, let's be clear. We've all had a fucking difficult time with it being the year of the snake. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, though, so there is some kind of destined energy here. Your person's all over the place. The King of Grails has just come out in reverse, so I'm going to take it, unfortunately. Lord of Grails. Oh, that card's showing itself to me as well. Temperance. They need some balance. They're absolutely exhausted, and they can't acknowledge your feelings at the moment, in terms of if they've caused you any pain or discomfort or drama, or, you know, they've done it from a wounded place. And I know that's really hard, but we know these connections blast us the fuck open, don't we? So any of you that are dealing with that, or have had somebody in your life be a little bit dismissive or disparaging towards you, or just made it look like they're not really giving a fuck, it's because they've got so much going on. And they can't give to you the way they want to. Yeah, the Hermit. They need to go into deep Hermit mode, which is probably what's going to be happening remainder of this month, I would say. But we'll see if there's any more, and probably maybe even remainder of Scorpio season. Yeah, Hanged Man. They've got to take some time. There's a lot going on, and they need to fucking rest. The world is here, though, so things are going to change. Oh, Fortune is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Again, Fortune favours the brave. This person has been brave enough to end a karmic thing here, a karmic energy, a karmic relationship of some description. Work, family, friends, actual, like, romantic relationship, commitment. And it's like they know that that other commitment is with you. But they're all over the place, and that's why, although they want to come to you, if they came to you in this energy now, it wouldn't stay, it wouldn't stick. You want them to come to you when they can be correct, like, for themselves and you. Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse. They would feel hopeless because they need so much balance here, because they need to take some time out for themselves. Very prevalent here. The Hermit is clarified by the Hermit. They need to go within and do some healing work. We've got the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords. And as I said, the healing work, the Four of Swords is here as well. So they need to do the healing work, and they need to look at this logically and take away the emotion in a way so they can do the healing work and bring in something more stable for you with the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, okay? This has taken some time, and you know, it might look to some of you like they have actually walked away from you. It's not that they've walked away from you, and you may feel that you want to walk away because you're not getting what you deserve, and you just got to keep choosing yourself and filling your own cup and just holding space, like, compassionately for them. I nearly said clairaudiently for them, so that could be, for some of you, a message of, you know, you're going to be developing your clairaudience soon. And on that subject, if you do want to work on your gifts, I do offer gift activations. When you start working with me, your gifts start to come into fruition quite rapidly as well. So yeah, just message me and we can connect in and look at that for you. Okay, so is there anything this group of masculines, I nearly said watching then, which is also interesting, but anyway, is there anything this group of masculines that the people watching are connected to? Is there anything they want them to know at this time? Is there anything they want them to know? Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so they're working on, well, they're definitely single. Four of Swords. They're working on their inner healing. They're doing the healing work. Or certainly fucking needed to. The Page of Swords. Ooh, yeah, they have something to say to you, definitely. The Five of Swords. Very discombobulated. Alright. Five of Pentacles. You are, at the moment, being left out by this person. You are being left out by them, but there's a bigger reason for it. The Moon. Okay. Can I have some clarity on this, please? And can you guide me to the card that you want me to clarify these? Okay. That was easy. Okay, clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please, for this collective. Strength card. They want to get in a stronger position as a single person before they come in. Healing. They're really needing to do some healing. They're really needing to pull back their energy. They're really needing to heal. Okay, when I say pull back their energy, there may be, for some of you, a separation going on here. I hate the fucking word separation, but here we are. It's divinely orchestrated. They are dealing with a lot, and if you stay as much as you possibly can in your heart space, it will help them. Love them unconditionally. I know that can be really hard sometimes, especially when you haven't been treated very fairly by people and it's trauma that you've been healing through yourself. But sometimes we have to become the people that weren't there for us when we needed them the most. We do have the Ten of Pentacles, so they are very keen to still have that beautiful, loving, committed relationship with you. It's just not the right time. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Yeah, Knight of Swords. They do want to come in and correct this. And, you know, with this Ten of Swords clarifying the Moon, they want to end the secrecy. They want to end the drama. They want to end, like, the fears, and, you know, they want to have that new-ish beginning with you, with the World there. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles, Justice, and Magician. They want to come correct. And they're not going to come in until they can come correct. Six of Swords, King of Pentacles. Until they can come correct, they're not going to come in. And you know what? That's actually quite respectful. That's really what you deserve. Those of you watching this, that's what you deserve. Someone coming in correct. You know, you kind of want to say, come correct or fuck off, because you've done enough damage. Some of them have done some damage to you. And it's not... I don't feel it's cheating. I feel like for a lot of them, they've had to deal with infidelity throughout their relationships. And you may have done as well, femmes, those of you watching this. But it doesn't feel like they've done that as such in your connection. Because I don't know, it doesn't feel toxic. What it feels like there are karmic attachments from your person to you, from that person they've left. So what I would highly recommend you do is get a cord cutting done. Go to wherever you feel guided. I do offer them. I do them shamanically and I do them remotely. So just let me know what you're interested in. But the cord cutting shamanically are a lot longer because we do a full-on, we do power retrieval and we do a full-on aura cleanse as well. And anything else that comes up, we work through that too. So it can be under a 2-hour session. With regards to a remote cord cutting, it's about half an hour. All right. So yeah, just let me know if you were interested in that, because if you've got somebody who's got karmic attachment in their sacral, for example, and you're intimate with that person or have been, you're going to have taken on that entity possibly, or that dark energy, and that is something very serious, right? You need to get that shit cut. So what we do is cut the cords that don't serve you, because obviously there are cords that will serve you. So bear that in mind as well when you look at it. Okay, so what does this person want to say to you that they can't at the moment? What do they actually want to say to you? How funny, I got the Hierophant and Ace of Swords when I cut the deck. That could be significant, but we'll see. The Strength card, right? We've seen this energy quite a few times. The Star, but it's a block. The Nine of Pentacles, but it's a block. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Yeah, they have a lot of love for you. The Nine of Swords, they do have a lot of love for you. They do. I know it really doesn't feel like it, but they do. They have a lot of love for you. All right, let me clarify with these ones. Okay, so clarify the Strength card, please. Five of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety here. There's a lot of pain. The Star is clarified by Temperance and the High Priestess. So they need to connect to themselves more. They need to actually connect to themselves more here. The Moon, you know, they don't feel good enough for you. And with the Ten of Swords being clarified by, with the King of Cups being clarified by the Ten of Swords, you know, this is them acknowledging the endings that have had to take place in their life. And with the Eight of Pentacles here, you know, they're also possibly going through some endings, maybe even in their career or work capacity as well. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please. The Tower. Yeah, they're going through a lot of endings. And you know what? They're very focused on work at the minute to try and build some fast income is what I wanted to say, which is interesting. Queen of Pentacles. This is a mother figure causing drama. I do feel this same message is coming through for a lot of you. There's a lot of heaviness here. Like, this person's got a lot of anxiety. Do you know what? More than anything, they want to come towards you and talk to you. And they've got a lot of regret about that. They're looking back at times you spent with them. You know, they're looking back at lost time they could have had with you. And there's this real sort of, oh God, what have I done? Have I lost this person? Like, there's a real sad, melancholy energy here. Yeah, Seven of Swords. They haven't been able to speak their truth to you either. They really are hiding the fact that they want to come towards you properly here. Yeah, the Moon again. Sorry, I apologise, the Two of Swords. But I said the Moon for a reason. So clearly this Moon that we've just had, which, correct me if I'm wrong, was New Moon in Libra. They've realised they haven't had balance in a relationship they were in previously. Now, they may be still dealing with the fallout of that and the aftermath of it, and that's why they can't give to you. But honestly, more than anything, they know the clarity that you are their sunshine, you are their happy place, you are their everything, really. And it's like, oh my God, I can't deal with this. It's really hard. Like, they're really quite broken-hearted, to be honest. All right. So okay. Can we get some action space for what's going on here? What is going on? Can we get some action space, please? Kind of feel like I want to go back to these bad boys, so here we are. What does this collective of masculines that I'm channeling want to divorce? Straight away, that flew out in reverse. Divorce, separation. Their focus is separation at the minute. And it's brutal for them. We've got the Four of Pentacles. So they are still like in this fear-based ego energy. We've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. And we've got Smokey. Smokey is another Emperor. Okay? And then we've got Justice. Yeah, karmic justice is at work here. You've got to let this karmic wheel unfold. You can't hold anything against your person. They cannot give to you. They are smothered and consumed by heaviness. Okay. You got to just have empathy and compassion, really. Okay, clarify the... Guru, in reverse, clarified by the Empress. They know that you need to receive something from them. And with the fact that there's a gift on this card, I'm going to say they do want to give you some kind of gift. Now, the Empress is in the upright position as well, which is a positive card. 10 of Gems, Legacy. Oh, God. For a lot of them, they wish they'd married you. Sorry, I'm just going to say it. They wish they'd married you. They wish they'd met you earlier. I know, crazy, right? Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. The Novice. Knight of Gems, Novice. Page of Gems. Page of Gems. Nine of Cups is clarified by the Death card in reverse. They know it's not over between you, but they have to go through this difficulty at the minute. Master of Clouds. And, you know, they know they've got to come in with truth and offerings in the truth sector. Weirdly put that is in a sentence. Smokey's clarified by compassion, so you are being asked to be compassionate. Justice is clarified by the Four of Cups. You know, they're contemplating a lot right now, and it's to do with karmic energy, and yeah, it is to do with another energy here, another person's energy. Like, it's very clear they're going through it. They're going through the ringer. Eight of Wands, action, and then the Sun. But with the Master of Gems flying out over Smokey here, there's a real sort of... When they come towards you, you're going to be thrown off. Because I feel like this healing cycle they're going through is actually going to happen quite quickly. We have the 10 of Cups, or 10 of Raindrops, and the World. And as it says, Ascension. So there is this real energy of, well, I'm going to come in and fight for what I want. Once they've made the decision to leave this other situation, it's very clear that they are going to come back towards you. I kind of wanted to say all guns blazing, so really take that as it resonates. They're going through a fucking shit show at the moment. Very, very clearly. Okay. Fuck me. This proves our channel for different collectives. Alright. These are calling to me, so I'm going to go and follow that calling and channel through them. So what is it we need to know with this collective spirit for November? Yeah, we're in the last few days, aren't we? Within a few weeks, okay? A situation or event in question will develop or unfold in a matter of weeks. Fine print. Look closer inspection. Yes. Right. Somebody in your... Right, someone in this connection, and I'm feeling very strongly that it's the masculine collective. They found something out recently. And they're doing some deep work. You're being asked to read between the lines with them, and don't assume the worst. Look at the fine print. Look at the detail. We've got inventor here as well, which is all about imagination. It's the imagination I'm drawn to. There's technology, there's groundbreaking developments as well. I'm feeling more that your person has had to deal with quite a lot of shit here, and it's all unfolding how it's supposed to, but you are being asked to look closer rather than work through your imagination. You're being asked to go, hang on a minute, what's really happening here? We then have yes. The answer is yes. The situation or event is right on track at this time. And we have the white rabbit, which is the spark of curiosity, the spiritual awakening. It's time. Inner knowing. So your person's going to be coming into a place of inner knowing. And they may have been also thinking, is it my imagination or did that actually not happen? It's like they're being guided to really look at the fine details as well. Yeah, Wheel of Karma, Dharma. Destined, inevitable, cause and effect. Divine intervention. Cycles of luck, fortune, rise and fall, circumstance. Consequence. Divine will, blind justice. So they found something out that's flawed them, I feel, for a lot of these people. And you are aware on some level something isn't right. Ten of Swords in reverse. What the fuck? That's Three of Cups. Somebody's... Alright, hang on. How if I find print? Three of Wands. So 3 is significant here. 3 days, 3 weeks. 3 days, 3 weeks. The Ten of Swords is in reverse, which is healing from a betrayal to come towards with that 3 of Cups. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles is here as well. Then we've got Justice. Sorry, Judgment. I keep getting those two mixed up today. White Rabbit is clarified by the 4 of Swords in reverse. Dark to light. Healings. Someone's been doing some healing here. Now, they've got to continue on that healing path. But they're doing... They're feeling this... In the next few weeks, this is all unfolding. They're going to realise things aren't over between you two. So if you feel like they are at the minute, they're not. They're not. No, 4 of Wands. They're not over at all. King of Pentacles. They're not over. But this person has to get back to some semblance of normality. We then have the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So they're just dealing with a lot right now, which is very difficult and very toxic. And they're dealing with someone who is used to getting their own way. And now they're not getting their own way. This person is also being watched by the karmic energies around them. They're being studied. They're being watched. They're really fucking going through it, if I'm honest with you. You have to be compassionate. The time on here is very, very, very interesting because it says 10 past 9. 10 past 9. And I'm feeling, because it's daytime, it's a morning 10 past 9. So 9:10, 10th of September, 9th of October could also be very, very, very specific. Okay? Take it as it resonates. Might be someone's birthday, for example. Right. I do feel like this person's got a fucking lot to say to you, to be honest. This group of masculines, they've got a lot to say. 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 Meanwhile, you have to just continue living your life. Okay? Keep living your life. I wanted to say, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. All right, Dory. Right, okay, so we've established they want to come back towards you. For a few of you, it could be quite soon, like the next few weeks. Let's see what else you need to know. Spring, new moon. Yes, spring interaction, new beginnings, fresh excitement. The Death card. So in Scorpio season, it could still unfold. Okay. Then we have 21, 3 weeks again. Island, foreign affairs, solo, isolation, standoffish, separate. So there could be somebody's going on holiday here. But I'm really feeling this person is going to go into isolation for the next few weeks and figure their shit out. No, now is not the time. Fix the middle. Yeah, they're going to go into isolation. They're going to go into hermit mode. We have mice. They've got to rest. And it might be for the next few weeks they do just that. They rest. Because they're exhausted. Oh, that's horrible, that is. I don't like that card. I feel for them. We have the Church card, which is family values, marriage, collective consciousness. And we have woman. All right. Let me get some clarity on this as well for you peoples. Clarify the spring new moon. They do want the relationship with you. They do. They still want it. Clarify the death card. The Lord of Karma with the Wheel of Fortune there. Clarify. Yeah, they need to go and make a decision on something here. And at the minute, they can't make their mind up what they need to fucking do. So they're like, right, I need to go away. I need to sit on my own. I need to go into a sabbatical. Now is not the time for communication and for a new beginning. It's not the time. They've got to focus on children maybe here, but they're trying to work out how the fuck to come towards you with amends. They have been made very, very ill. They have been made very, very poorly. And something is costing them dearly in their health at the hands of another person here. You can't nurture them maybe in the 3D. You could in the 5D maybe, but you can't nurture them in the 3D. Clarify Church. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there needs to be some balance here. The Woman card is clarified by Empress. I'm getting more so that that's you and them though. They see you in a really beautiful light. Like they really see you in a beautiful light. And with the Eight of Pentacles, they really do want it to work with you, but they can't give to you at the minute. The Seven of Swords, they've got to, they're probably hiding that they want it to work with you as well. This person's not saying a lot. Nah, they're hiding it because they're dealing with so much shit. Okay, anything else? As I said, dealing with so much shit. There's a quiet time for you two probably at the minute. And, you know, it's not that they don't love you. The Star, it's not that they don't love you. They've got some healing to do around another person. And we've got the King of Cups. We've got the King of Cups and we've got the Chariot here as well. And it's like, okay, I know this person cares for me. I feel like they've not received love like you give them. And to be honest with you, that can be very triggering. They're so anxious about everything at the minute. They're not sleeping great. They do want to come towards you in a number of ways, to be honest. They do. And, you know, but they also need to come in without chaos. And they know you don't deserve that chaos. So when they come towards you, you know, you're going to know that they want this new beginning. Yes. And you're going to know that they're very... they are now there's a bit of sexual energy. You're going to know that they're very attracted to you in a plethora of ways. And, you know, the confusion that they've felt about many things because they've not known anything really happy in a previous relationship, they kind of gaslit themselves into thinking they were happy or convinced themselves they were happy when they've realised, actually, my real happiness was with someone else that they aren't able to give to because they've got to heal something here. This person is definitely a single person. This collective I'm channeling is definitely single. With the Three of Pentacles, they know they have to end feeling this. They can't come to you confused. They've got to come to you correct. And yeah, we've got the Page of Swords. That's them wanting to come in with some truth. But I'm also getting that they're kind of spying on you a little bit. So be prepared for that, okay? But this person doesn't seem to be very well. Now, what I'm also getting weirdly, and this is not my energy, but when I know there's deception in the air in some capacity from a third party energy or even the person you're dealing with not giving you some truth, I get jaw ache or like gum ache or toothache. And I've got jaw ache and like this pain here that's not my energy. So do bear that in mind. There is definitely some kind of deceptive energy here. Do we need to know what it's about? Spirit, do we need to know what this deceptive energy is about? Let's have a see. Let's have a see. Let's have a see. Can we know what this yucky energy is about, please? Obstacles, blockages, detours, delays, inconsistent. Well, they may have been inconsistent with you. We've got Sonjin, so they've been trying to see the person they were dealing with for so long. They've been trying to look at it from rose-tinted spectacles and not seeing the red flags. We do have the planning card, though. A couple more. One more, please. Thanks. Yeah, we have got some delays here. We've got brown eyes. So brown eyes could be specific, or dark eyes. And we have delays. So your person may have brown eyes, or someone who's causing delays may have brown eyes. Take that as it fucking resonates, peoples. Let's clarify the obstacles. Two of Pentacles, yeah. There's a real lack of balance here. Two of Pentacles is also associated with Saturn. They've been very up and out with you and very erratic. Oh my God. They've convinced themselves they were in a really happy relationship. That was, let me tell you now, they weren't. For those who can't lip read. Clarify planning. Seven of Swords. Now then, this to me feels like they want to remove any stuck energies with you and make things right. And, you know, they're trying to figure out what to do. They definitely want to return to you, but there's definitely this block. And it's to do with communication, clearly, because my throat just went then. Yeah, Page of Wands, also communication. Like, there's this real, and it does say specifically on here, messages, electronic communication. Do bear in mind, we are in merely Mercury Retrograde. Okay. Also, they wanted to come in correctly, possibly in Scorpio season. So it might be still in Scorpio season that they do come in, but don't attach to that. Temperance. Could be Sagittarius season, which is the next one, which takes us to late November. So just bear in mind, it's all going to unfold how it's supposed to. All you can do is be love and light and hold space and just keep going. Okay? So, let's get some action messages. Let's see. Are there going to be any action messages here? Is this person or group of people that I'm channeling going to actually do anything? They're going to send you music, potentially. Look out, listen out. We've got clarity. So they may do... They may offer you clarity if you join them. I know this is going to sound really weird. You can do twin flame meditations. Do you know what? I need to create twin flame meditations because I was going to do it a while ago and something stopped me. But I'm actually feeling guided to start doing them again. I said doing them again then. That's interesting. Leave, don't look back, walk away. They're definitely going to be giving you some clarity. Oh, we've got a new perspective here as well. Oh crap, the clocks went back, didn't they, at the weekend? We've got exercise, so they may start doing some exercise. They're going to look at this from a different perspective, and they're going to bring in some truth, and there is some kind of clarity coming here. And, you know, they've got to walk away from some kind of yucky energy. Like, I do feel for a lot of them, they have left a karmic situation, whatever that means, already. But it just feels like something to do with, like, this energy of... There's a bit of cold energy at the moment. Clarify music. But it's because they're just so drained and tired. Clarify clarity. Yeah. Right, okay. Interesting. Their action space towards you with the Eight of Cups and the Knight and the King of Wands is to come in with a more... They want more emotional connection. And if they have moved away from your connection, maybe they've turned into a little bit of a runner, they are going to come back in. Clarify leave. Yeah, they want to leave their steps behind before they can bring in the balance for this connection. It makes sense. Clarify perspective. The Ace of Swords. They're going to bring in, after some perspective, some clarity for you. Clarify exercise. Right. They need to do something to get rid of this anxiety. There's a lot of anxiety here. Ah, interesting. And then we've got the Truth card clarified by the Eight of Wands. So for some of you, you know, there could be some truth coming in, possibly quite quickly. Do not attach to that though. I feel like they do want to come out from the, like they want to bring you in from out the cold. Like there's a lot of them. Yeah, they do. They want to see you as well. We've got Three of Cups. They want to see you. But they appreciate you are a bit defensive about this. And, you know, you're dealing with stubborn energy here as well. Like, lovingly stubborn energy because they've been afraid to trust. Yeah, they definitely want to come out from the cold. They want to explain why they left you out. And it really feels, yeah, this is all divinely orchestrated, clearly. But with the Ace of Wands and the Sun, this feels like, I can't help feeling this. Someone else has blocked this connection. Somebody or some people have blocked this connection in some capacity. And, you know, they want to come and tell you the truth of what the fuck's been happening. And why they've had to make it look like they were moving away from you is what I wanted to say then. So that's interesting. Can we look into that a bit more, Spirit? Sorry, but I feel like we need to. Can we look into why it looks like they've moved away from the feminines watching this? Like, if they're trying to make it look like why are they trying to hide their fucking feelings? I know they're dealing with a lot of shit, but what else is going on? The Lovers. Queen of Swords. Eight of Swords, but it came out in reverse, so we'll take it in reverse. That's coming out of the blocked energy, the stuck energy. The Seven of Wands. The Tower and the Knight of Cups. Oof, okay. Someone, and it's a woman's energy, has interfered here quite significantly. Someone's energy has interfered with your connection quite significantly. Clarify the Lovers, please. Balance is so needed here before you guys can come back into any kind of reunion. Like, I do feel for a lot of you it could be Sagittarius season. Take it as it resonates. Like, clarify the Eight of Swords in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Wands. This person wants more than anything to be with you. Honestly, they want to move away from this defensive energy. Like, they really do. And, you know, they want to come in and bring you justice, but they are dealing with a lot of karmic shit at the minute. And like I say, karmic people involving themselves. Well, I've got the Knight of Cups, please. Beautiful. King of Cups. They want to come in. Not that you need a knight in shining armour, but they want to come in with that sort of energy of romance. They really want to balance this out. Okay, anything else? The World. Yeah. Six of Wands. There's a lot that they're trying to overcome at the moment. And King of Cups. Queen of... Oh, lovely. We've got the Queen of Cups as well. So we've got the King and Queen of Cups. And do you see how they are looking at one another? Yeah? They have got eyes for you only. And I'm not going to sing for your eyes only. You are safe. Your eardrums are safe. They've got eyes for you only. No one else. But somebody has definitely tried to block this connection. Can we get any more on that? Yeah, look. Spine energy. Page of Swords. Oh my God. Page of Swords. Magician. And the Ten of Swords. It's like... I don't think it's magic that's blocked. I mean, in some cases, there might be some magic that's been blocked here, you know, that might have caused a block. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. See how it resonates for you. And if you do feel like you need some spell work removing, just let me know and I'll do a clearing for you. But it feels like they have been watched in some capacity and they've had to make out that you and them are no longer close or no longer in communication. And that it's done between you. And honestly, they want nothing better than to be with you. And the fact that they're not able to follow their heart is causing them a fucking tower moment and a half. Because all they want to do, and intuitively you can feel it, is come towards you. 9 and 8 of Wands. They just want to come towards you. We've got the Queen of Wands and a 4 of Pentacles. So there's a real block with another woman here. I don't feel it's a romantic setting block though. Not... In some cases, yes, it could be. I don't feel it's a romantic block. I feel like it's family or friend or possibly some work capacity block. Take it as it resonates. So, Spirit, what's the outcome in November then for this reading? Because I feel like we need to know right now. Don't ask. What is the outcome with this connection? What the fuck? 10 of Cups. Nah, surely not. Far too soon. Queen of Pentacles. Hey, I'm just the conduit here. The Hierophant is in reverse. So again, separation. Not your separation, some kind of legal separation, because that's a marriage card normally. Two of Wands, but it is a bit of a block, so you're going to have to be patient here. I feel like it's more a realisation of where their happy place is. Do you know what I'm looking at as well? I mean, this is a tattoo deck, clearly, but there are 2 Tens of Cups in this card deck, right? Tattoos could be significant for both of you or for one of you, but I feel for both of you. I feel like you've both got tattoos. I feel like you've both got tattoos. Knight of Swords. This person's really hurt you. The energy is quite painful and turmoil based. They know they've really hurt you. Yeah, the Chariot. They know they've hurt you. Look at how fucking pain. They know they've hurt you, okay? They know they've hurt you. All right, what do I want to clarify with? Por favore. These. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Ten of Cups, please. This is a longer reading than I thought it was going to be. Sorry, guys. Apologies for that. Yeah, they do want to come in with a semblance of balance. This person, while they're dealing with an absolute load of horseshit at the minute, and they're panicky, they're so deep down aware of you and who you are. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, por favore. 4 of Cups. Yeah, this is third party energy all over again. This is someone that they've invested a lot of time and energy in, and they've been fucked over, basically. Clarify the Hierophant in reverse. They didn't listen to their intuition about this person, and that is why they are now getting divorced. Ooh. Or separated, but I did say divorced. So they're needing some serious balance here. There's such a need for balance, and, you know, they've been screwed over. They really are very exhausted, and they've been screwed over in a plethora of ways, to be honest. I've had 2 of Wands as a block. Yeah. When they figured shit out, they're coming for you. Clarify the Knight of Swords. The 4 of... They're holding on to the idea of coming into you with this quick, decisive action. And, you know, they don't want to fuck about. Once they've cleared some stuff with this other situation, they don't want to fuck about. Clarify the Chariot, please. Clarify the Chariot, please, for this reading. Queen of Swords. I think they want to come and do this with you, but they're afraid of what you're going to say. And they're afraid you might end things. Yeah, King of Wands. Oh. Did you see what happened then? Okay, so I've got a piercing here, and somehow I managed to catch it in my mouth, and bastard, that hurt. Oh, you fucker. Interesting what I was saying, though, because there's some kind of job. They're worried. Oh, my God. They're worried you've cut them out for someone else. They're worried you might cut them out for someone else. Or you might meet someone else before they come back to you. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, you know, for a lot of you, you're not really that fucked about anybody else. You're more focused on you, your business. Hence why we've got the Queen of Pentacles. You're very focused on you. So you are cutting out the idea of being with someone else, including this person, until they come correct. In, not necessarily a commitment-based energy, but in an awakened energy at the very least. Oh my God, guys. I cannot tell you what's under here. 10 of Cups. They're going to come in for the commitment. It's here twice now. They are going to move towards you and show you the love that they have for you. They've been trapped. They've been trapped. And they know they've been in ego. And, you know, they might have been in a little bit of wounded masculine and all that shit. Listen, we have to go into really masculine and feminine sometimes, okay? We're all made up of masculine and feminine. It is what it is. Right. So, yeah, it's quite indicative that you know, they are hurting over you, but they're hurting over how the fuck they've been treated by somebody who they thought loved them very much. In a lot of cases. Or by someone they thought they trusted very much, like family members or friends, or, you know, in a work capacity, they thought that they trusted their manager. You know, it's that sort of energy. But for a lot of you, it's more a romantic setting. So they really want to come in, but they can't right now because they need to do some work, do some healing work, pull back their energy from everybody really, and go into complete hermit mode. That's what they need to do. And they're probably going to do that over the next few weeks. So not a lot's going to happen while Mercury's in retrograde, I would say, either, to be honest with you, which is actually a good thing. For some of them, they'll come out of it before, while we're still in retro, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. I would just focus on you, live your life, carry on doing what you need to do. Do understand that if they have hurt you, it is not consciously trying to hurt you. What they've had to do is either cut you out, or at least pretend that they don't know you anymore, or they don't have anything to do with you anymore, or it's a certain way that they have with you and it's not what it was, or not what it really is between you, whatever it looks like, you know. They've had to really like hide their true self here, and that's why my throat's fucked, because they're not speaking the truth. They're denying their heart, they're denying their feelings, probably to other people about you as well, I might add, and that's hurting them a lot. That's hurting them physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and they need to take some stock and take some time out and go and rest. Okay. So if this resonates, let me know. Send me a message, Zoe at the Sassy Spiritualist, if you are interested in any of my services. I do healings, shamanic healings, Reiki healings, energy clearings. I remove dark energies. I can do twin flame couple energy clearings as well, so joint clearings, if you feel there's a need for that. I do journey to abundance, so I can get you to meet your highest timeline, so you start to get more abundant. I do readings, obviously. What else? Past life regressions, past life healings, womb healings. I do quite a lot. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know if you want anything. And if this is something that you are guided to, just message me. Lots of love.